They set politics aside at the dedication of the George W. Bush Presidential Library. Mr. Bush himself was the only one throwing jibes in his direction.
There was a time in my life when I wasn't likely to be found at a library, much less found one.
Mr. Bush was joined by former Presidents Carter and Clinton, President Obama, and most poignantly, his father, who'd been in poor health a few months ago.
And to all those who made this marvelous museum possible, we thank you especially, and we're glad to be here. God bless America, and thank you very much.
Good job. Too long? This is the 13th presidential library in modern American history.
I told President Obama that this was the latest, grandest example of the eternal struggle of former presidents to rewrite history.
Former President Clinton was joking, but this library is an intellectual fortress defending one of the most controversial modern presidents, whose time in office saw the attack on the U.S., 2 wars, and the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression.
One of the benefits of freedom is that people can disagree. It's fair to say I created plenty of opportunities to exercise that right.
Along with 70 million pages of records and 43,000 artifacts, such as the bullhorn Mr. Bush used on the rubble pile at Ground Zero, is an interactive exhibit.
You can look at photos, you can turn them around and show other people.
A challenge to visitors to compare what they would have done had they been faced with the same choices as Mr. Bush.
Time's up. It's time to make a decision.
The political winds blow left and right, polls rise and fall, supporters come and go. But in the end, leaders are defined by the convictions they hold.
George W. Bush has always said history will work in his favor. Today marked a formal, and judging from the faces of his daughters, an emotional beginning to that process.
Whatever challenges come before us, I will always believe our nation's best days lie ahead. God bless.
One recent poll suggests Mr. Bush may be onto something. His approval ratings since leaving office are up nearly 14 points, Scott, including 17 points among Democrats.
Jim, thank you very much.